Hello again, friends! Welcome back to the Deathmode playthrough on YouTube thing. I'm here again. This time I'm not just awake, I'm just a little bit more awake than just awake, because I've been awake for like half an hour instead of 5 minutes. Yay! Some of you have mentioned that the videos are a bit dark, and in my brief look through Terraria settings, I don't think I can do anything in-game. So, I'm gonna try and do some stuff in post-processing, but we'll see. Feel free to keep me updated on whether or not things are going well there. If they're not, I can keep trying fixing it, because generally I prefer if you can actually see what's going on as a rule. But yeah. Anyway, today we're gonna kill Desert Scourge, and we're gonna cheese. But before we do that, let me just make a quick disclaimer, because I'm sure some people are probably getting concerned by this point. This is the last boss that we're going to cheese in the entire playthrough, ideally. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think we're going to cheese anything else. I don't think we really can, without just using the invincible frame glitch thing with target dummies. So if you're worried about me cheesing every boss in Deathmode, this is the last one. Of course, we'll just put it out there to people who might want to know about it. Additionally, thank you to people who are suggesting me mods and stuff and things. As you can see, I've got an Autotrash for all the freaking goodie bags and presents that Luiafk is really into dropping. So I'll be using that to deal with that now, which is exciting that I can actually fix that problem, and still kind of annoying that it's a problem in the first place. So yeah, we're gonna kill Desert Scourge today. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. Hopefully you like my doofy looking thumbnails. I'm gonna like do a dumb progression thing with them, where we slowly add bosses onto the thumbnail until it is just crowded, and hopefully that'll be fun. Which, speaking of which, in case you didn't see, we got fancy new thumbnails on our speedrun videos, which is super cool. Someone named Floofy1 reached out to me recently, being like, "Hey, you should thumbnail," and I was like, "Ah, cool, sure." And now there are super cool thumbnails, and the all bosses one is real good, because 35 bosses on one thumbnail. Oh, it's amazing. I wish I hadn't come out here during the nighttime, all of a sudden. I feel rather claustrophobic. Okay, jump over me. Okay, I'll take it. Ow! Why do these things hurt so bad? My berries leveled up. We did it. So, do we just not have a desert in this world, or what's going on? Normally it's easier to find the desert than this. We will axe away all the bramble, I guess. Oh god, it hurts so bad. Leave and never come back. Alrighty. We are free of that terror. Let's see if we can find any new terrors. Speaking of terrors and bad segues, so since not too many people watch this this series, I appreciate every last one of you, but like, we can make it our little secret, right? I'm not trying to say there's not enough people around, but it's like, it's a nicely put together group of people who get to know secrets, okay? We're all good. We're all shh. Okay, cool. I'm working on a little bit of a secret project. It's kind of a meme, I admit, so don't get too excited, but I'm working on potentially doing a fun, interesting speedrun. Oh, this is our desert? It was so bad it interrupted my very exciting secret telling. That's just... Alright. Alright. As I was saying, working on a special little speedrun project, which has to do with King Slime. King Slime is part of it. And it's in Deathmode. The Deathmode speedrun. And I'll be blindfolded. I'm working on a blindfolded King Slime speedrun in Deathmode because it's possible. I'm thinking that using a controller might be a strat. I don't know. I forget, but I think I recall Terraria having controller support now on PC. Maybe I'm crazy. If they do, I might end up using a controller because managing your inventory is surprisingly difficult when you can't see your inventory or your cursor or anything because you're blinded. It's possible. I've done it a few times. It's very goofy, but it is possible. We're not going for good. We're going for possible right now. And yeah, I've got a world seed where I just move to the left, I smash a pot, and if I hear an item, I continue and assume that I got ropes, even though it's not always going to be ropes. So it's pretty good meme. Man, why does this have to be corrupted? I just want to fight Desert Scourge. This doesn't even have an underground area, I don't think. Ugh. You guys are just exploring the map today and not actually fighting Desert Scourge. And potentially dying to splaters. But yeah, that's a little secret project of mine. I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon, because I got, you know, all the other serious stuff to do. Including the poll from yesterday, which was a little crazy in favor of Escal Expert mode, which I can't say I'm super surprised about, like, at all. But I will say, I'm gonna have to do that dog 2-hour thing at some point, because that is something I really want to do, but I wanted to leave it up to oh no. But it's something I really wanted to give you guys the chance to input on, because as much as I am doing these speedruns for my own enjoyment, I also really appreciate how much people outside of being just me seem to enjoy them. And if I can continue that trend in having other people enjoy my runs, then I would most certainly like to. So, that's why I threw up the poll. I think I might, I mean, this is probably going to be far into the future by now, but if we do get our happy run with Escal Expert without too much trouble, I don't want to say it's going to be perfect because it's an entire new game mode. I think it should work out, though. I think I'll do dog 2-hour next, and then after that we'll do another poll for what runs to do next. We've got so much like potential speedrunning left to go, so if any of you are worried about me getting burnt out, you rest assured that we at least have a lot to do. It just comes down to whether or not I get tired of doing it. It's actually kind of interesting how much there is to be done. When I started doing the Garen speedruns all so many months ago, what is it, like 8 months at this point? That video is getting old. Back when I was doing those speedruns, I really expected it just to be a one and done thing. That some people might see and talk about occasionally. Just like in the Calamity Discord, somebody would occasionally say, hey, speedrun, and then someone else would say, oh, there was one a while ago. That was my expectation. Reality has proved to be quite different 6 months later. But I can't say I'm disappointed, and now that we're in it for the long haul, there's actually just so much to do, and it's crazy. There, we'll just have permanent night owl potions. Honestly, maybe that'll be a good idea. I have no idea. But among other ideas, you know, there's the all bosses stuff. There's all bosses in order. We have Escal, we have Yeren runs, we have Devourer of Gods runs. We've been discussing adult Eidolon Worm runs, expert mode, normal mode, maybe Revengeance mode, don't ask for death mode. All of that stuff is just on the table. And until we start doing those runs, we have a ton of other stuff to do as well. Some of them might not work out, and that's okay, you know. Not every run is gonna work out, and we might have to move on to another one and just be like, yep, this one's not feasible. But I'll do my darndest to make everything work out. I think that for the most part I should be good enough to complete the runs that I set myself to doing. But yeah, it's certainly going to be a push to improve in this game, because once again, I mentioned it before, but I am not as good as a lot of you might think I am. I'm just a goofy guy who knows what the best weapons are for killing bosses quickly. And ultimately, a lot of the times, it's not very skill-based. It's not super skill-based. There are a few skill-ish fights. Escal certainly requires a certain amount. And the urine fight is... It's sort of interesting to me. It's very much a kill Yaren before you get killed, which makes it pretty fun, honestly, but it's also a little bit nerve-wracking to do. And it takes a bit of practice, but really, I'm not doing anything near the level of, like, Deathmode no-hits. Anyone who's done a Deathmode no-hit is better than me at this game, period. Just, let's get that out of the way. Which, on that topic, no-hits have very mildly piqued my interest because people seem to take interest in the idea of me doing one every now and then. But as far as no-hits are concerned, for me, personally, I've never really had any interest in it, and I don't think I ever will. But I am certainly cool with doing it if other people would like to see it from me. And maybe I'll end up liking it, who knows? Really, I don't have too many plans for it, but I don't want to sit here and say, well, I will never do a no-hit, because no-hits are for inferior Terraria players. Truly, speedrunning is the way to be. That's not what we're going for here, but just be advised. It ain't huge on my list, but of course it ain't not on my list. Alright, we finally found an underground desert area. Wonderful. We're gonna need 5 antlion mandibles, and a stormlion mandible, and a smile on our face. I don't know about that last part. Maybe Desert Scourge cares, but you know, sometimes I wonder about that. I don't really think he cares. I think he just pretends to care. Ooh, mandible bow. That's not bad. I'm a big fan of the mandible bows myself. I really don't want to get rid of the bow on my head, but I'm starting to think I might have to. Also, I just have this confession to make. Okay, so, first of all, before we begin the confession, it seems like a lot of people don't realize that I am a Twitch streamer before a YouTuber. A lot of people are just like, wait, you have more followers on Twitch than YouTube? And it's like, yeah, I've been on Twitch for like 5 years, and YouTube for like 1. Uploading mostly OC replays? No, of course not. But I have this awful habit internally where if I want to talk to you guys, I'm used to how I would do it on Twitch, so every now and then I get ready to say something, and I just internally am like, okay, chat, we're gonna do this. And it's like, no, it's the comments. You can't say chat. I guess I could say chat, it would just be kind of awkward, because it would sound like a stream VOD then. And this ain't no stream VOD. I am recording this personally for you on YouTube. Okay, Nidrian is coming, and this antlion charger is making my potential way of dealing with it very difficult. Okay, we need to do this. Oh, is he stuck under the... Well, that makes this a little bit harder. Alright. Get to work, berries! And there he goes. And now I have to pick up his loot because... Victide bars, I guess. Oh god, I should have put more stuff away. Man, what am I doing? Alright. Drink the potions. Get rid of the... We need the sand, actually. We can buy dynamite. We don't need copper ore. There we go. Look at that. It's all worked out. So yeah, after this episode, I believe we're going to start really getting into suggestions from you guys in the comments. I know I haven't been able to really implement many so far because, well... A, it's early in the game, and B, I've been getting memed so hard in this playthrough. Oh my god. Someone mentioned that they're worried how I'm gonna do on the Escal fight, and first of all, you're right, I'm gonna do poorly on the Escal fight, it's hard, but like, Give me a break. This is the worst pre-hard mode, period. And anybody who has ever played Terraria has had a better hard mode or pre-hard mode than this. I refuse to believe otherwise. Okay. Okay. I am the victim here. That goblin army night should have never happened. How are there 3 I have to lose? Everything is terrible. Ugh. But we're going to kill a Desert Scourge, and then we're going to start moving into the meat of the playthrough. And as I mentioned before, we're gonna cheese Desert Scourge, but that's okay. Do we have a Demolitionist yet? We do, good, because I need him for the Desert Scourge cheesing strats, and if we didn't have him, that would make it pretty hard. For those who might just want to know about the strats ahead of time, before we get into the fight, so you can maybe try it yourself while waiting for me to get there. The Desert Scourge strats that I use are, I create a platform in the air, not too high, because if it's too high, you're not in the desert and you can't damage the main boy. And on that platform, I place some blocks to block his projectiles, because he shoots some projectiles, but they don't go through blocks. And from there, I can throw grenades off the sides, and because of how much of a big boy our Desert Scourge friend is, he gets hit by them, and in multiple segments, which does massive damage to him. It's huge, massive damage. Even in death mode, it's pretty crazy. That's so. Oh god! Woo! Please no hurt. I don't want to have to walk back. Oh, thank you for revealing the life crystal to me. What a friendly pal that I just murdered. What does that make me? Alright, there's another Storm Lion. Give me your mandible, or you shall be buried. Get it? Oh my god, that's so funny! Buried! Like, put under the ground, but also buried. Like, attacked by my twin slimes. Oh man, I am going to say that way too often. Alright, we got our Storm Lion Mandible. Now all we need is to clear up our inventory. First of all, because, wow, I need to clean up my inventory. And second of all, we need to get ready to cheese Desert Scourge. I think, off camera, I might set up the magic storage. Because we should have enough now. I'm just gonna check real fast that we have enough. Yeah, so I can set up magic storage off camera at some point, and that'll be cool and neat and good. Actually, let's move it to the, no, actually we don't care. Anyway. I recall we can totally, oh no, don't auto trash that. We can totally make the GPS. Yeah, we just need to make the watch. So let's do that real fast. How do you make a watch? You need a table and a chair. Don't ask me why. I'll never understand it. Because you apparently need to be sitting for this very particular endeavor of making specifically a watch. Like, okay, Terraria. Whatever floats your boat. I guess now that I think about it, we don't have the Goblin Tinker yet, so we'll just put him away. We'll just put him away. It's fine. With suspicious looking eyes, get rid of the slime gun. I don't know why I held on to that for so long. That might have driven some people nutty. Put away the Victide stuff, and cool, good enough for me. Now we're gonna get our heaping pile of grenades. Good. We're getting close to being able to afford a mini shark, which we could totally do. We'll see if I actually want to, but it's an option. Generally, I would like to avoid vanilla weapons, just because, you know, we're playing Calamity mod, so might as well use Calamity stuff. That seems to be the most interesting route, and that way I can learn more about this mod, because man, when you speedrun Calamity and don't know about all the weapons, it is very hard to answer a lot of people's questions. Yeah, I can see why you guys might have said it was a bit dark. I guess I'll just try and internally, like, remind myself to hold glow sticks. That, or I might just permanently give myself Shine Potion with Luiafk. I don't want to really cheat much stuff in on this playthrough, but if ultimately it comes down to being able to watch it more easily, then I'm not too concerned about it, really. I cannot stand the blight slimes. Oh my god. The confusion is, I've said it a million times on stream, but the confusion is just barely short enough that when I try to, like, internally flip my controls, I literally do it right when the confusion ends, so then I start moving the wrong way again, and it's just the worst. It's so... I hate it. Oh god. Oh god, there's 3! No! Stay back! Alright, easily buried. I don't know what I'm trying to do here, man. I'm trying to do fancy dodges that I can just slip into the video so people can be like, whoa, Hectic's so good at fancy dodges. But really, I'm just getting a few more cuts that I need to make to keep people from seeing them. Oh god, oh no! I couldn't even see him. No wonder you guys were asking me to brighten up the footage. I can't even see what's going on. I'm dead! Why does the jungle have to be so big, man? Oh, big and dark. Something is a Looks like Kyle's throwing a party because I lived. Oh my god. There's a goblin army now. Why is there no reprieve for all this garbage? I am not fighting this goblin army. I know it's gonna spawn on me anyway, but I am not doing this right now. Yeah, approaching from the west. I'm goblin army. I kill Hectic 8 times in a single night. Speedrun me. I should speedrun goblin army just to feel better after all that. This flawless movement though. Aw, close. When is Terraria parkour gonna become the mainstream? Move over no hits, move over speedrunning. It's parkour time. Wait, that one doesn't hurt me. I'm so used to the Calamity slimes just hurting me anyway that I see a slime, like the jungle slime that I'm not like super used to seeing all the time, and I'm like, shoot, quickly. I don't know why, but I just never internalized that the jungle slime is a vanilla slime. I guess I'm just used to the spiked jungle slimes instead. Because I'm usually out of hard mode in 30 minutes or pre-hard mode in 30 minutes or less. Aha, get it? Because I speedrun. I say that I'm out of it by 30 minutes or less. Sub 30 Wall of Flesh is hard to get, actually. Ain't that easy. Though, next update, there might be a new voodoo doll recipe, and it might be usable in the speedrun, and I might be really excited. Who is to say? Alright, we're here. Excellent. So, right here works just fine. As I mentioned before, we're going to build up a platform to just where the desert ends. So right around here should be fine. Gonna build out some blocks a little bit. We have some place to stand and potentially move if something goes a little wrong, because Desert Scourge has this nasty habit of having the mini-boss dudes just fly through the air at you real quick, and it's not my favorite, really. And then, with all that done, we should be able to craft the Desert Scourge summon, unless I'm dumb. Oh, I'm just blind. Alright. Well. Alright, I'm nervous about this fight because I'm worried something is going to go wrong because nothing goes right for me anymore. But whatever, let's just do it. You guys ready? Armageddon's off, right? Okay, cool, just have to make sure. Let's go. I think I wanna do it like this, start here, and then jump and hook up. And that might kill me, but whatever. I deserve it if I can't hook properly. Here we go! See, that's why. They fly at you like that, and if you're... Oh, they just fly in general. Cool. Can we stop with the... Where's the lore for the flying Desert Scourge, huh? But yeah, see, we're just tearing through his health. And there you have it. Desert Scourge defeated. So if you're ever having trouble with Desert Scourge, there's your strat to get you out of it. Of course, I encourage you to not cheese bosses until the last possible outcome, but, you know. My excuse, I'm making content. I want to get to the good stuff. I just wanted to cheese the boss, okay? Don't at me. Oh, no, I'm not doing this today. No! No! Thank you guys for being here. I super appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you once again for all of your suggestions. They are super helpful. Even if I don't use all of them, trust me, I would rather you suggest something I don't use than suggest nothing at all, you know? I'm gonna try, I guess, and set up magic storage later. Well, we'll Goblin Army it out in the future. For now, thanks for sticking with me. I'm gonna be sticking to my upload schedule of Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So nothing tomorrow, but we'll be back on Thursday with more Deathmode playthrough. As always, I highly recommend checking out my live streams if you want to see my speedruns and alternate playthroughs. We have a very fun playthrough going on right now called the Drowned playthrough, where we play in a world completely filled with water in every single space that there could be. So every cave system's filled with water, the entire surface all the way up to space is filled with water. It's very neat. We just killed Eye of Cthulhu. So I highly recommend checking that out. It's in death mode for now. We might change it to normal or vengeance. But yeah. Also, feel free to check out the Discord. I super appreciate all the people who've been joining there. We're starting to get to the point where people can just have fun conversations when I'm not around, and I can just wake up and talk to people. It's very cool. I announce my streams there. I post new uploads there, including Twitch highlights in case something didn't quite meet the standards for a YouTube video. It's all there. I also have a Twitter, and that covers all of my social media. So, cool. Thanks again for being here, everyone. I super appreciate all of you. You are making this whole experience an absolute blast and helping me work out all the issues as well. Because I had no idea that the last episode might have been a little dark, but now I do, and hopefully I can find some solution. Let me know if just using a permanent shine potion is cool with you guys. I would be absolutely fine with doing that, and I think it's not too much of a ridiculous cheat of any kind, right? Anyway, I'm going to quit out of this Goblin Army because I want nothing to do with it. I'll see you guys Thursday!